Alright, good evening everybody, and how are we all doing tonight? Hope we're all doing well. So this evening I'm going to be doing the usual monthly Doomworld Ironman Week and Ironeagle attempts. Let me just press play on the record player of me explaining these to anyone who is seeing this for the first time. So the Doomworld Ironman Week is a monthly competition that has been running since 2016. Over 10 years now. And its anniversary... Nope, sorry. Its anniversary is actually coming up very soon, in the next month or so. So hopefully something special will be planned for that. So it will be 10 years. It is 10 years, but it will be officially 10 years in like a month or so. I think it's actually next month that the 10-year anniversary is, I think. Anyway, the idea is that each month someone picks a WOD to play. Whether it be a single map, a small episode, or an entire mega WOD. The challenge for every person who takes part is to play through on Ultraviolence, but you only get one life. Hey, Lucky Edie, thank you very much for the good work. So you play through on one life on Ultraviolence. You can either do this blind or prepared. And once you die, that is it. You do not reload or save, you are dead, and the run is over. The person who gets the furthest, the fastest, is the winner for that month. There is a leaderboard. So, yeah, I've taken part in every single one of these. I haven't missed a single one since its inception. And I do enjoy doing them, even though sometimes results wildly vary. So this month it is Hydrosphere. Once again, Horus has stepped up to host this month. I'm going to be hosting a month of the Ironman Week later this year, when I can think of something to play. So, what is Hydrosphere? Well, it's a relatively modern release. Came out in a Boom-compatible episode of 6 maps released in 2022 by Bree that follow a theme inside a hydroelectric plant. The maps are apparently relatively short and on the easier side, so it's a more forgiving pack than last month. Already 4 confirmed survivors, including Lucky Edie themselves, who survived in just over 36 minutes. So, 2 deaths. I don't really play to beat the best time, I just play usually to survive even if I'm the slowest person. So, 6 maps. Never played this before, but it looks like they're using Jimmy textures according to this text file, and some 32 and 24 stuff, RFLTX, a few other credits given here. MIDI music by Dragonfly. I played carefully, having a good time chilling and supporting Horus's pick. Hey Horus, good, thank you very much, how you doing? Once again, you've stepped up to host this month. Is it next month that is the anniversary, or is it July? I seem to recall that the Genesis, the very first one, was definitely mid-2016. I just can't remember if it was June or July. Whether that was the month. As we're starting to creep quite close to it. And this time, I have not forgot the Twitch chat, which, embarrassingly, wasn't on for the entirety of yesterday's Prey conclusion. July, so there's 2 months left. Excellent. I don't think there's any definitive plan for July just yet, but anyway, what did you mean with hosting this challenge, right? Verifying Dells. Well, different people host the thread. In this case, Horus has decided on the WOD this month. The person who posts the thread has to watch all the demos and compile the times and the obituaries and so forth. Basically, they choose what is played. So I've hosted, we call it hosting. So I've hosted 3 of these now. Firebox, my own selfish pick. That Bioshock level thing October 2 years ago, and that 90s map set last year, which is I think my best one actually. I enjoyed that one. That was fun to watch. And I'm going to do a month later this year at some point. There is a potential special plan for July, but it depends as to whether or not it comes off. Anywho, let's get on with the pick. So I need to play on comp level 9 or Doom Strict. So I'll be Boom or whatever, since we're playing on DSDA. I just assume Boom will be good enough for this one. Right, so I've never played or heard of this before, so this will be a completely blind playthrough. I have no idea what to expect. I don't think I'm even very familiar with the mapper, so I have no idea what kind of difficulty I'm going to be in for, but it's only 6 maps, so this will be short one way or the other, which is fine by me. Sorry, I'm feeling a bit flared up. I was getting a bit annoyed at Darktide earlier. God, Darktide is so hard to get into. Holy shit, it's so punishing. Oh my god. But I got some decent advice given to me, and now I have a different approach to take playing that game in the future. So I don't wonder if I'm even cut out for playing stuff like that anymore. Anyway, I digress. Right, so, Hydrosphere. Gonna be hoping to do well this time in the Ironman, as I always do. I'm just trying to remember if I actually survived it last month or not. I know I survived something last month, but I can't remember if it was the Ironman or the Ironeagle. Okay, well, anyway, let's get on with it. So here we go, Hydrosphere. Never played it before, no idea what to expect. So this is map 1. The music is Acceleration. All the music is by Dragonfly. So Force Berserk. Alright, I'll play a game. Ow. Squish. Ooh, we got custom sounds for the punching. Very nice. You can tell this is a more modern pick. Sorry, a more modern. Can we? Jeez. Nah, he or she thought of it. Oh boy. Very nice. Get the fuck out of my way. Get the fuck down. Get down. things up fast. That fucking Pinky was so goddamn determined to be in my fucking way. But luckily I backed into the correct corner. I wasn't getting sniped by the chain runner above. That was fortunate. I'm so glad to have Berserk. Nice use of the barrel so far. Guess I wasted those armor pickups. Oh. That is the only secret of the level. Nice try. I have a feeling finding that Mega Armor secret is going to save my ass in the next level. Alright, relatively... I like the use of the barrels. Subway. Oh, for fuck's sake! Oh, you are fucking kidding me. Oh, you... No, no. Get that shit off. Right, well that's fucking great. Duh! I forgot to trigger the test. Right, that run doesn't count. because pistol start. Right, take 2, let's go again. Because yeah, forced pistol start is not what I should be doing. I had that set for the community trunk and didn't turn it off. No, it's fine. At least the level's short. So we'll just do it again. At least I know where the secret is. That's really annoying. Maybe I'll do a little better this time. It might help though. Now this time I want to deal with an extra sprinty at least. Alright, well, it's a good thing the level was only a few minutes long, so irritating but not the end of the world. Hey, Osh, was this inspired by Prey 20? I have no idea, Osh. This came out in 2022. I think I will take the armor straight away. Isn't the Doom and Doom 2 tag better? No, I'm not playing Doom 1. A lot of Doom streamers use the Doom 2 tag. Gain something from using all those. Oh, you mean Doom? Right. Beat the level again. Just gonna go and get some health real quick. Might as well finish on 100 health. But nah, most Doom streamers do use the Doom 2 tag. I use the Doom 2 tag when I'm playing Doom 2 stuff. I use the Ultimate Doom tag when I'm playing, and just to make sure I'm making a quick save, just in case the pistol start thing weirdly kicks in again. Not because it's something I'm going to use later. Yeah, I follow that game on Twitch as well. Right. This time for real. This is Subway. The music is called Celestial by Dragonfly. If you record a demo, the pistol doesn't kick in. Now, it was just a setting on DSDA I'd enabled for Community Trunk, so that was my mistake. Luckily, only a minor setback, all things considered. Hey, Grizzly, how's it going? Get back to it. It's confusing for Doom 64. Safest way to put it. Nah, it's literally just... I just had that enabled. DSDA-Doom allows that. It's great if you just want to do pistol starts outline to reset the code every time. I had that enabled because I was playing Community Truck last time as a Doom thing, and that was pistol start every level. Now we have OP, so I'm going to need. God, no! Fuck off, Pain Elemental. Fuck off, Pain Elemental. Fuck off, Pain Elemental. Fuck off, Lost Soul. Fuck off, Lost Soul. That took so much of my health that I'm not comfortable with. Okay, great. I know I gotta get back. Alright, I can just go back down. Okay. Nice try. And that concludes that. You wish it would differentiate between classic and modern Doom. The STA colored would fix point. Well, that's just a slight mod. You're sort of just proposing a blood fix mod is added as standard. Let's get rid of all the things that might kill me. Go get him, Jerry. Finish him! Yay! Good job, Cherry. Quite a bit amount of detailing on this map, isn't it? Besides, I think there is a differentiation between classic and modern Doom. The games have different colours on, different pictures on the on Twitch. Irritation. Irritation. Not welcome. No. No secrets this time. A very nice subway. It is confusing for Doom 64, so I heard. Many tiles for one game slash community, so obviously segregate the community. I don't think it does. Most people who watch Doom streams on Twitch will fall under the Doom 2 category. Occasionally, maybe Doom, but mostly Doom 2. Although most of the Doom streamers have been established from a while, for ages ago, so... this is Conduit. Music here is tapes had side A and side B, so it makes sense the successor was called the CD. Very funny, Josh. Dragonfly did a pun. Very clever. no secrets on this one. Oh. There he is. That was a big miss. Well, yeah, most of the Doom streamers who have been established from a while ago have always streamed on the Doom 2 tag, for the most part, so people will know what tag to go up when to look for those kind of streams. I think the only other one that's used sometimes is Retro. Some Doom streamers will play on the Retro tag. I'm going to take this just to be overly cautious. It's a slight waste of a health kit. It's fine. But Retro is kind of a very general term for any old game. I think most committed Doom streamers stick to the Doom 2 tag specifically, including myself. Here comes something. I was very tempted to rush in there with my rocket and just kill that red early, but Oh, he fell off. I thought something would happen after the yellow key was picked up, but I guess it didn't need to. There was enough chaos getting to it. Hey, Super Monkey, thank you very much. We're halfway through this one. It's only 6 maps, so that helps. This is Reservoir. Music here is called Sludge. Definitely digging these shorter episodes. I need to host a month of something like this, not like a single map like I have done the last 3 times. Find a nice little short episode that's interesting. Hey Solus, how's it going? Yep, some dudes. pick up the med kit there. Yeah, I'm swinging back into the Doom Quake stuff for the next couple of streams. After spending 9 streams straight playing Prey, which was fun. Very open area. I like the door noise swapping, that's pretty good. Okay, that's how you. Whoa, 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 whoa! Careful! Don't want to get blown up by a barrel. Oh god, that sounds like multiple vials. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Stop rezzing things. Cosmo John Nemesis. There's no way it's probably a tribute to Romero or something. It won't be a tribute to me. I've not even played Cosmo Genesis. Hydrosphere. It's like a title drop in the level's name. I thought that was a joke name. And that SGX Val was just playing Cosmo Genesis, but then I realized Val doesn't do joke titles, and then I was like, what the heck is Cosmo Genesis? Hey Flip, yeah, that's true. Maybe the Arch Val was being generous in his own way. Good point. Didn't even grab the rocket. Oh yeah, okay. What are you talking about? Cosmo Genesis is a serious map. We made a version of a map in John while we were punting, but John thinks died from calling Revs Wimmies with deep dubbing. Ah, okay, yeah, I mean, okay. So it's like, then John is the demon. Okay. Yeah, I get you. So, I'm guessing it is a sword map then, of some sort. Oh, those barrels! That was satisfying. Now, to my knowledge, Grizzly, the only time I've ever had a reference to myself in a map was when Antares came up with the Suitepee exit one time. I think it was Antares. It was something. There was a very tricky map in some map set where where about 10 seconds into the level, there's a door off to the right, and it says Suitepee exit on it. And it actually allowed you to finish the level immediately. Wait, there was two of them? I've only seen one. Cosmo John is a sort of map like Cosmo Genesis, 56,000 enemies. The other maps are a mixed bag of jokes, sort of regulars. Best played with PGDN and an open mind. Ah. Escalation is now commencing. Oh no! I can get that. I'm not liking my chances here. Maybe. Oh god, wow, that was a lot of damage. That was a lot of damage. Holy shit. Oh, fucking hell, that was as bad as I thought. Thanks, Lost Soul. Alright. Yeah, I was down a... What's usually stuff like that where I end up backing into the wrong corner and then suddenly I'm very dead. Secret somewhere. Just checking if there's any more shotgun ammo I can pick up. Ah, that'll do. Which imagine if the door didn't open back up. I've been gutted. Well, I had the right idea, I think. So you can go through one quickly and check map. They're saying if things looking at you, I'm going to skip the map. Hey, Kudoxy, why is that archvile so tall? So one cannot be sure if it was a homage or an insult. Now, my dislike for difficult slaughter maps was kind of known even like 7 or 8 years ago in the prime of this channel, so. The difference was back then I ended up playing them and was probably better at tolerating them, for better and for worse. Izakira is strictly platonic forking. As in plate, gonna plate tonic. Very punny names from Dragonfly on display. I've known your dislike of Hearthstone from since 2014, mate. Well, yeah, I was just more curious back then, but obviously my curiosity has been well and truly removed. Fuck off, man. Absolute fucking show. Yeah, I'm gonna try not to do that anymore. I'm just repeating the same points. Everyone knows by this point. I just don't do slaughter. The difference now is I don't play it. I try to avoid playing it as much as possible. No, I'm not. I'm not curious to play it. On the other side. Not sure what those archfiles actually achieve there. Not too much. Yeah, I've got a couple of things in mind for my next Doom-related stuff I want to play, but the next thing I'm going to play is Quake-related. But it's going to have to wait until my new computer arrives. Whoa, hello there. Let's get rid of you, shall we? Lovely. I'll kick you out of the equation. Probably. I will actually very briefly show once again what I'm going to play after these Iron Man attempts finished and concluded. I think I'm still on Mega Armor, so I don't want to give up that percentage yet. Nice. That was a big McDavis. Was it? That? I must have something else. He'd say, we'll come through this door from the other side and we'll see it, and you'll see how we do it. In case you forgot what the name of the wand was, it's Hydrosphere. Did I get off? Wow. Oh, no, it didn't. Still a very efficient rocket, though. Oh, I was even more efficient. Hit scans, be gone. Oh, no! For fuck's sake! Fuck's sake! Oh. The wise Danny Bubinga once quoted me during my play of Sunlust and said, "You're an SSG whore, John. In times like this, I'm forced to concur with him." Ugh. Yes, the one big disadvantage of the SSG, but you try telling any regular Doom player to depart from it. Oh, shut up, Solus. This is not the SSG being poor. This is just me refusing to switch to it, thinking I could kill. If I had killed that other chain gunner in one shot, I'd have been fine. It's because it whiffed or whatever. That's the price you pay for relying on it. It's very useful, but if you miss one time, then you're dead. That's why I try not to do it sometimes, but I wasn't expecting 2 chain gunners. Especially after killing 2 imps, I thought I was fine to clear, to go up. It's so annoying. Such a very... It feels like a preventable death, but it's kind of partly a blind death. Yeah, basically. Or something happened. Yeah, it took me too long. I killed him, and then I was like, I can't really switch back to my other weapon, and I wasn't able to get them to infight each other, so I had to keep firing and hope for the best. If I'd switched to my chain gun, I'd have been fine, but in situations like that, the SSG usually does the job, and one of them dies, and then you just take the bit of damage and kill the other, and you move on. But not this time. Well, that sucks. Well, that was that. It's kind of annoying to die in that manner, but oh well. That's the joy of the blind run. The curse of sometimes overlying on an SSG, but there's a good reason why we overlie on the SSG as Doom players. Let's face it. Anyway, let's move on. At least I didn't die on map 1. That's all I can say. And this is... oh, going to Ultimate Doom now. Okay. Ultimate Doom time. Lovely. Which means I'll have to reset the capture. Give me a sec here to... Oh, no, I won't have to reset the capture. It's all good. It's all good. Right, so... Any text files here of information? Oh, this is not that old. Perfect. Give me a sec. Just saying up as much as I can. Here. Okay, I think everything is set. Right then, so moving on to the Ironeagle while I take a stretch break since it's been an hour. Oh, nice stretch break. Yeah, so the Ironeagle is basically the same as the Ironman League. Same principle anyway. You play through a WOD and you survive in one life. The difference here, however, is you could play on 3 different difficulties. You can play on either Hey Not Too Rough, Hurt Me Plenty, or Ultraviolence. So you're not stuck with just UV as your only option to play. On top of that, the Ironeagle has been hosted by the same person since it began 90 months ago. And I've taken part in all of these as well. So Pegleg has perennially hosted the Ironeagle every single month. Now in terms of quality control, the Ironeagle is a bit more all over the place at times. Since unlike the Ironman League with its different hosts and whatnot, the hosting is done by one person and their personal preferences. But regardless, the Ironeagle is a good companion to the Ironman League and it has had some interesting maps over the years. I think Pegleg tries to pick stuff that is obscure, sometimes delving into the 90s tank a bit, or very obscure, which sometimes means that it's not always checked as to whether the map actually doesn't contain weird soft locks or not. That has been a bit of a slight bane for some past Ironeagles. Regardless, it's fun. I still enjoy playing them. It was my introduction to It was my introduction to PR Boom back in the day, because in the very first few editions of Ironeagle, it only accepted demos, and I hated doing those. And I still managed to survive one of them somehow. A 4-map set that had some castles. I can't remember what it was called. Way back in one of the first 5 or 6 Ironeagles. Thankfully, after that, they switched to Twitch. Streams being submitted as proof of a run. But I did actually stick with PR Boom with Ironeagle for a while. And now there's DSDA-Doom, so PR Boom is irrelevant. Yeah, sometimes it's fun. Yeah, that does happen in the Ironman League sometimes, but not quite as often. The Ironeagle is a bit more chaotic at times. Doesn't sound like that's going to be the case here, though. So, you can also choose to restart the map that you were on. I'm going to check one thing right away if you restart anything. Okay, good. Pistol start is disabled. Thank God. Yeah, but only in the first 4 or 5 months. Because that's how it was actually my excuse for playing PR Boom. Before that, I was GZ Doom only. Sorry, I used the we don't speak about it source engine, but yeah. It was the only way to play it, so I was forced to learn demos, and I hate doing demos. I don't know how the fuck all you speedrunners tolerate that demo lag. I have no idea how you do it. The demo lag is god awful. Thank goodness you all have DSDA now tonight, which I hope is better for you. Yeah, Ironman picks tend to be harder some of the time. I'm just glad he dropped doing that. Yeah, anyway, this is a vanilla compatible episode replacement for episode 3 of Doom. It was released in 2014, organized by Memphis, and includes maps from Android, C3ON9, Non-Elama, Purist, Dragon's Brethren, and Sulkaro. Apparently a map set that is basically straightforward Doom map set in a variety of hellish locales with lots of demon killing action. It is set on comp level 3, which will be Ultimate Doom in DSDA, if I recall comp levels correctly. How very convenient, it's already set. What? Oh. Silhouettes of Phobos. I think you might have, unless the episode's called Silhouettes of Phobos. Starts at E3M1. Survival is completing EM38. There's a secret map, accessible as usual. It's not mandatory, but completing it will count as a bonus. All right, so that's all the information on that. Looks like Memphis did half the maps for this. At single episode. Apparently, first half takes place underground and you go outside. We have musics and various other things. Apparently, Sandy Pearson was inspiration for this, as it started life as a Doom the Way It Did entry that was not completed in time. Oh, sorry, that was Purist commenting on his E3M6. He was inspired by Sandy Pearson. Right, so I've not played this before either, so this will also be completely blind. So let's get to it. So on the right compatibility level, there's an E3 replacement. I'll be playing on UV. So this is map 1, which is called Lost Gateway by Memphis. The music here is After Doom 2, map 1. Just make a quick save at the start just in case anything weird happens. We got fleshy walls and a teleport. Have fun! I'll try. We're in Doom 1, so no chain gunners to worry about at least. See how well this goes. No SSG to die with, yeah. Well, I guess. Yeah. Indeed. Oh, look at that. Little tongue. That's a bit of slightly adorable hellish tongue. Yeah, pinkies. Generally in Ultimate Doom, you've got to use the enemies better, because you have less to work with. Wow, that was lucky. I suppose I should have just left instead of going for kills. That was a bit stupid of me. I'm just trying to find a health kit if there is any. Since armor is not. There might be some armor somewhere, but it's a secret if it is. Go touch to the tongue. So basically the biggest obstacle is doors. Oh, it's called the correct name on this screen though. Yes, maybe the secret is hidden, and I'm not able to find it. Beast Area was supposed to be a Doom 1 thing for a very brief moment. I made only one Doom map once for a and I even wasn't allowed to take the games all the balance. Making that level challenging was challenging. Yeah, Doom 1 mapping, if you don't add custom stuff into it, Doom 1 mapping is like a great limitation to work with. But you can see why not many people do make Doom 1 maps, at least purely vanilla ones anyway. But I think there's something quite satisfying about the people that work well with Doom 1, because sometimes, though not super regularly, it is nice to take a break from the super shotgun and the advanced roster of Doom 2 and play something a bit more simpler. But it is difficult because it can get very boring if not done well. But I've played enough Doom 1 stuff over the years to show that there are ways of doing it. Double Impact hasn't just added a shitload of enemies and that made it interesting. Cannonball pulled it off with Draft Excluder and turned to Hadron. Steve demised it with Shotgun Symphony. Count what's his name and there's Miss Bubbles, can't remember their names, did a good job with Lunar Catastrophe, was it? The 4-episode Doom thing that was a fiance and partner that made a bunch of maps. I can't remember their name. It was Count something numbers and Miss Bubbles or something like that. And they made a full Mega War. That was pretty fun. Anyway, this is Dying Quarters, also by Memphis, and the music here is Icarus Map 17. Yeah, Doom 1 has decent computer textures. The biggest problem with Doom 1 is the mid-tier enemies. Low tier is absolutely fine. You could just have loads of imps, shotgunners, pistol zombies, demons, lost souls. Go for carnage. It's when you go up from that You got cacos and barons, and that's it. Nothing else. Sucks. So it can be a bit of a slog where it's like, how do I make this difficult? You can't. The enemies ain't gonna help. You're gonna have to be creative and use good level placement. Use that. But if you get it right, it's fun. It's a fun challenge. As long as you make one episode. Yeah, I'd probably agree with that. You can do a mega wad, but it's a lot of work. Not easy to do. Unless you have a lot of cool ideas, and you do mix it up a bit. Because ultimately, at the end of the day, there is a large reason why people make Doom 2 maps and don't use Doom 1. Because the extra enemies in Doom 2 really do enhance the gameplay experience of Doom, to be honest. And although at times it's a pain to deal with them, it's just not the same when you take out all those cool mid-tier options and low tiers and everything, you know. The atmosphere of Doom 1, the gameplay adjustments of 2. I certainly do respect and like playing Doom 1 stuff though. Just not all the time. Music is quite darkly ambient in this map, isn't it? Doom 1 is superior pacing. Well, yeah, introducing the SSG on the second map was a cool introduction, but then you got so much left to go after that point. Why, isn't it why you get to map 6 or 7 of Doom 2 and you have all the weapons already, if you know where to look? I'm pretty sure that's right, isn't it? About 6 or 7 in Doom 2, you can have all the weapons and a backpack, and then you just have everything. So there's nothing left to unlock or wait for. You just gotta get through 20 plus maps to the end of the game. It's the main reason why I've finished Doom 1 several times, but I have probably finished Doom 2 like once ever. Because Doom 2 is too fucking long. The episodes of Doom 1 are great for playing through in their entirety sometimes. Especially I remember we stick to episodes 1 and 2 though. They're the like really fast-paced, nice, flowing ones. I tend to give episode 3 a miss, and I definitely skipped 4. But yes, I will do that at some point. I've not forgot about corruption cards with Doom 2. It will happen at some point. It's one of the things I'll be doing eventually. Played Doom 1 with corruption cards. I bet the chat enjoyed that when you all got to set my punishment. I'm ready to do it again at some point. Doom 2. Still need to potentially check out Doom Infinite as well, that roguelike thing that Romdom came out with a while back. A lot of low ceilings in this. Level so far. It's just because I'm supposed to go over here and... Oh, I know where I need to go now. Whee! The low oppressive ceilings must be a deliberate choice here by Memphis, I think. Yeah. No more height to ceilings than is necessary. This is Bedlam after all. Not the comfy hotel. Alright, cool way to lead back into the fire blue. Oh, that's the end of the level. Right. Did I play Platonia? Yeah, I played Platonia. A while ago. Played through TNT and Platonia somewhat back to back, if I remember. Probably about 10 or so years ago. Okay, secret map exit is... And yes, I do forget this one. For some reason. E3M6, isn't it? For episode 3? Yeah, okay, phew. I never feel confident I can remember that one. E1M3, E2M5, E3M6, E4M2. Alright, this is Buried Tombs by Android. Music here is track from the game Abuse. I think Abuse is a 90s FPS of some sort, don't remember. Yeah, that's it. But yeah, I played Platonia. Platonia was pretty fun. I was expecting, but the strange thing about it, what I found as I played through Platonia, was it got easier as it went on. I was expecting Platonia to be kind of vicious all the way through, and it certainly has its moments in the first half, but then it just kind of gets a bit easier. Later on, it kind of runs out of steam as it continues. Still be a tricky map here and there, but it feels like most of the evilness of Pretonia is in its first couple of maps. But they are some memorable maps when they are challenging, that's for sure. I seem to recall quite liking Pretonia in the end. TNT, however, was kind of boring after a couple of maps. And I honestly don't remember enough about it. Yeah, great encounter design. The Kasalis were excellent at that. They even made the first slaughter maps of Doom back in the 90s. Way before anyone else did it. In fact, I think one of the early slaughter maps was perhaps a precursor to Goldwyn in terms of the idea of the whole thing. I wonder if any of these slaughter map enthusiasts has ever played the original Kasali slaughter maps. There are 3 of them. And the Baron. Yay. Exciting. You completely changed your opinion on Slaughter. You think Slaughter is great. I don't like sand. That was very kind of the mapper to put in the thing at the back there. That's appreciated. There might be a secret behind that water thing, but I'm not risking my health to get it. On an Ironman run anyway. Has to be done. Has to be done. Gonna pistol a Cacodemon to save ammo. You experience something like no stop war and you move on once it's great titles more physically boring, tedious and interesting. Yeah, some people like to be challenged though in Doom and that's all they want to do. And that's fine. I don't want to dwell into the slaughter argument again. You know. Hello, Depot. Yeah, there we are. Punisher, Run Riot, and CJ. Or Siege. Those are the names of the original Kasari slaughter maps that they did in the 90s. I think before Plutonia came out. I wonder if anyone has ever played those on stream. I've peeked at them briefly. They would be interesting. Detailing in these maps so far, pretty nice at the moment. Nice change of pace to the Cosmogenesis. I think Vile's still playing that. I think he was actually playing as I was going live tonight. Maybe I'll raid him after. I'll have a little look for myself. I'm hoping someone else will be live. I want to raid her instead if she's doing a birthday stream. We'll see. Might be here a while. Oh, crap, this is... Okay, that could have gone a lot worse. Good thing I had the rocket launcher, otherwise I might have been scratched to death. Just barely got out of that one. But I survived. I got a red key to go and dig up somewhere. So basically right up my street, yeah. If you want me to have a mental breakdown and never stream again, that is absolutely the one to do. It's just be playing. Yeah, go nuts or something. Okay, Kako, I'm going to need you to do a little work here for me. Thanks. Distract him a little bit so I can go for something. Very tempted to just ignore them. Maybe save some ammo. You know what? Yeah. Let's do that. Let's ignore the Baron. Oh yeah, a chain gun would definitely be appreciated. That is the clusterfuck of a map set. D-Torture. This is D-Torture by C30N9. Music is Doom E to Enter. Classic Doom music. General length for these maps so far indicates this won't be a very long map set either. Not quite as quick as Hydrosphere threatened to be, but I don't sense I'm suddenly going to be playing something that takes me 50 minutes. The BFG's in there. The good bow, unhurt. Ow. BFG! BFG! How do I get in there and get the BFG? Or a secret? Nope. Okay. Yeah. He has a rocket launcher. Do I need to kill this guy? If I knew this was just a rocket launcher, I'd ignore this guy, but I don't know if he is not guarding something I need to actually get. Thanks for the follow, Worcester1986. Yeah, so that was actually, so that Baron did need to be killed. He could not be ignored. But yeah, it would be funny if picking up a BFG triggered. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what would happen. This was a more devious map. Oh no. Well, yeah, thanks for the follow, Worcester86. Hope you're having a good evening. Hope everyone is. In general. This is the Ironeagle. If you've never played it before, it's a fun competition to get involved in, as is the Ironman League. It certainly takes me out of my comfort zone of save scumming all the time. Caesar likes doing that. Oh wait, there's a chain gun. I guess that fixes that. I guess that fixes that allergy. Oh my god, a chain gun! I know, right? going to be a useful invisibility or a... Nope. That was a little scary, especially with invisibility on. The shots being all over the place. Going to keep there though, so I am gonna have to go and kill him. This little Caco swarm must be dealt with. The ancient martial art technique of just weaving. I saved many a person's collective butt since whenever. That's why I had to go back in there to get the key. Hey Puro, how's it going? Worst thing ever put into Classic Doom. It's useful against hit scans, so it's not completely useless. And I suppose it's very, very useful if you're a very new player and you don't know how to dodge the projectiles. But beyond that, yeah, it's pretty useless. Tends to be more used as a troll pickup to force people to take fights with invisibility. Can I just ignore you? Yep. Twisted Monastery by Noni Lama. And the music is a track from the game Demon Star. Now at the halfway point of this Ironeagle, you recognize the music. I've never played Demon Star either. probably Tyrion. Plasma gun? Oh yeah, I forgot about the BFG. Nah, it doesn't matter. I would have spent ages trying to figure out a secret I would never get. I'm not too fussed about not having the BFG, to be honest, at this point. Well, if I missed out on the BFG, I missed out on it. That's just the way it goes. Only one. Just the one pickup. Yeah, I guess so. Reminds me a bit of E4M3, this. What? And that wooden house. Oh, shit! That was a... Ooh, that's not cool at all. Get me out of that fucking... shit immediately. Ooh, that was not pleasant. Oh no, don't tell me I have to go in there. I'm not liking this either. No, 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 I'm not doing that again. Nope, 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 nobody, nope, 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 nope. I am not dying to lava. Do I have to go in there and get something? Is there another option? You know what, I really don't like the option of going in the other thing either. It's 2014. I would have liked to have thought we'd be past purely inescapable pits by that point, but... Yeah, if it was a 90s war, that would have been dead. You're not getting out. You didn't get it, tough shit. You did. I've got a nasty feeling I do have to find something in the cave. Or sewer, possibly. Key. Get out, 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 get out! Skip fighting 2 barons in there if I don't need to kill them. Now, where was the red door, though? I am sure to go. Oh, here we go. Go on! Yes! Go fucking fight the barons for me. Whoa! Go fight the barons. Yes, let's have some infighting. I'll settle for just having 2 of the cagos named by the barons. That'll do. I need a blue key. I have a horrible, horrible feeling I'm gonna have to go into that sewer bit and find a key. Feeling is continuing to be present. Which is gonna suck. But I think that's where I've gotta go. There's a fair bit of chunky section back there, and there's probably a fucking key hidden somewhere in there. God, goddamn depths of... Yeah, I fucking knew it. That will be very useful. As would finding the fucking switch. As would finding that. No, I don't have to panic quite so much, but I still need to find the... I need that lowered. Where is the switch? Come on now, where the hell is the switch? Where is it? Well, I know where it is, but I need to. Now I gotta lower the thing down. Do you think it's a teleport situation? There's a blue key here, so I'm going to have to, I might as well take these guys out. So I don't have to worry about them later. Yeah, it probably makes sense. Just gotta find where the teleport is then for it. Where art thou, teleport? Well, this is all... That switch opened the door back out. We're all blind, so... Am I gonna have to do this as well just to get progress? Oh god, I'm gonna have to do that as well. Good secret to get. looks like that rocket thing is the only thing I can see that I can do to progress the level. It really does look like I'm gonna have to do the rocket thing to be able to... It must trigger something. I mean, if not, at least I can eliminate it from the list. I'm not really too thrilled about having to do this because I'm not actually sure if I can make it. Is this even doable? I could strafe there and then... I'm not sure I can make that. Oh. So really no other way for me to proceed here. Yeah, it's too far, isn't it? There's a star thing up there, but that looks more like a secret to me. I really do think I'm gonna have to do that rocket jump somehow. It's the only thing that I'm aware of that I can do to do anything, unless there is a secret switch in the sewer thing that triggers the blowing of the blue key. But I've checked the whole area and there hasn't been a switch that I've seen. Yeah, the blue key is on the pedestal there, either to be teleported on or lowered. To the best of my knowledge, I have not seen any switch or anything. Does not lower. There is a switch in the pain sector. What? There's a switch here somewhere? Ah, hold on. Is there something there? Ah. There it is. The one tiny part I didn't check out. Thanks for that. Hey, Seth, man. Okay, well... So that's kind of my own fault for missing it. But thanks. I think a somewhat semi-justified backseat horse. I'm just gonna leave that. I'm not gonna fight those geckos. No need. Now for the other blue. How you doing, Sashman? It's not a soft walk as it is just a very slightly tucked away little switch to find. Could be an exit. Probably isn't though. Feels like it's gonna lower that. Okay, a little swipe thing here. No, 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 no. I am not going to take a risk when I have this much ammo to just go up there and hope to skip him. I'm just going to kill him. So if I have to come back down, I'm not getting sandwiched by 3 barrels. Fuck that. I'm going to kill him. So I do not have to worry about... Aerial serious sure, how's it going? Yeah, I don't want to risk like, want to go back down, 3 bounds in my face, dead. Not when I don't know the map. Could have safely gone up there and just ignored the barons, but I also could have got up there, been forced to go back down the elevator, and then been murdered. Took longer than it should have, but I survived. Caco's Cauldron by Purists, inspired by Sandy Peterson. And the music here is more Doom to read to himself. I wonder if there'd be a certain enemy that might be quite prevalent in this world. What I want to be seeing right now. Best don't make that. Oh, there's a BFG. After all that, a BFG just casually given to me. No trap, nothing. Yeah, just there it is. Enjoy. Only the 4 shots you'll get of it. Plasma ammo hasn't been abundant. Though so far, the plasma gun has also not necessarily been needed. Yet. That may change soon. But I now have all tools available to me. Look. Oh, how the demons of hell with their darkness. Oh, that's actually a blue. Ooh. I wonder if that might be the secret. That was unmarked. Possible secret, perhaps? Might need to try and remember that if I want to get the secret exit. Which I will attempt to get. Right, into the painful blood. Berserk? Let's hold on to that for a moment. Could be a vital lifesaver, that. As they have no need for the utility. May well prove useful. Wrong door. my legs for a sec. Been sat down for a while. Time for a bit of a stretch. Just to make sure I don't cramp myself too much. Make sure to hydrate. Yeah, I'll do that as well. Hydration. Oh, that's interesting. Spurs beat Villa in the evening match to be out by 1 point. So after being dunked into the relegation zone, they are now out of it. Ugh. Keeping that relegation scrap tight. But I'm a little bit surprised that Villa lost at home. They hope that won't happen again in their next game against Forest in the semi-finals of the Europa League. Anyway, back to this. Entirely possible. The player won't mind as much if they beat Forest on next Thursday and go to the final. They will mind, however, if this 2-game losing streak dumps them out. They still got to play Man City as well. So if things get a big squeaky bump time around 5th place for those Champions League spots, you know, and they don't make it to the Europa League final and win that, well, if they don't finish in the top 5, well, yeah, they should finish in the top 5, but aren't Chelsea... No, sorry, Chelsea are not 6th, are they? Bournemouth are 6th. Chelsea play Forest tomorrow. I don't know how many points closer that gets them. From a Villa fan's perspective, you certainly would hope they were resting players for the Thursday night game. Oh well, it's Bournemouth they have to worry about then. Bournemouth go on a decent turn at the end of the season and Villa drop another game or so. It could get awkward. You'd probably prefer to have it all wrapped up so that you don't have to be fighting on 2 fronts come the potentially Europa League final, but anyway, it might not matter for them. It puts a small nail in the Spurs getting relegated hilarity, though. Now Spurs might have a chance. It will be very close, though. It's only a single point. Poor imp. He's stuck. Certainly keeps it interesting, though. Only a point in it. It could go down to the last game of the season. Let's hope it does. From a neutral perspective. Make it interesting. Alright, I won't talk any more football. Ah, didn't even spot that somehow. No, we're just back here. Ah, this is not sure if I wanted to be here. Not without an orange key. Now there's the blue key for the possible secret exit. How do I get that, though? How do I get that? There's several pillars out here. One's got plasma. So these must all lower somehow. Ah, there's a switch there. Probably something to look into when we get nearer to the actual exit. Orange keys there. I still need to find a way of getting onto that. Smaller villages in mine in second tier, minus in 7th or 8th. Is that blue flame count as the closest thing to marking the secret door? Probably. It's technically marked with a candle! Oh, here's the other bit. Wait, no, it's not. It's the same one. Where am I going? Then. It took me outside for. Ah, there we go. No. I am not making another dumb decision like that today. No. Not getting sandwiched. Just... no. Alright. Please no Baron. Nice. Very easy secret. Guess I have to teleport to get back out. Ah, it's... oh, it's not quite the secret exit. Shit. Oh. Bollocks. Well, if I can't find it, it'll just have to be skipped. The thing does lead into here, but... That being said, that's not even necessarily the secret exit itself. That switch could be, but there's a wedge there. Hang on, is that a staircase? Oh, it is. There's a little tiny staircase. Huh. Whoa, okay. Hi, surprise, cyber demon. Holy shit. Oh my god, he was not where I thought he was. Holy crap. You can wait. Nailed the two-shot. Nice. I got the secret exit, I think. Cursed mirror. Yay! I got the secret exit. So if I do manage to get through this, I'll get the bonus point. So this is Cursed Mirror by Memphis. Oh, sorry, no. It's Cursed Mirror... Memphis's E3M1 modified by Socorro. And it's the E3M1 MIDI with different instruments. So I have to do 2 map 1 but with different instruments. So Socorro, so we're going for full orange treatment for this. Yeah, the things are different texture. Like, I got a village of 1500 being the second tier of football. There's a lot more corpses next to the smiley tongue this time. That would appear to be the idea, yeah. Socorro has made a modification to the E3M1. Maybe I missed that secret on the original map. Oh yeah, this is the exit hole, pretty much. Time for the horrible twist. The horrible twist side. Oh god, what the hell? Oh my god, this whole watch. Okay. No, that's it. You're done. The difference is if you survive and do the bonus level, you are ranked higher on the leaderboard than if you did not get to this bonus level. So you get a +1 next to your leaderboard position. I was just nervous that the Suitepee was going to teleport and roam around this area. It appears somewhere where they're not expected. There we go. That deals with everything. Awaiting to... Oh no, why did I pick that up? That was a very stupid idea, John. Should have left that. Yeah, I think we'll be doing that. He is right outside the... Well, you could get rid of those lost souls for me, that'd be great. Oh, this is awkward. I'm going to have to try and lure him away. Actually, I might be able to do that. There seems to be somewhere where he's coming in. Alright, we're visible. Fuck. Oh Okay, he fired immediately. Alright, we're good. No, we're not good. We're not good. We're not good. We're not good. Now we're good. Now we're good. Shh. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, a little tiny switch. Yeah, that was fucking close. Thank goodness for the mega armor, huh? I think that's going to open this, is it? No? Oh, there's another one. Hmm? A second one. What's one of those? Two of those little things. Oh, are these sections going to... Oh, the eyes. They're the eyes of this creature, right? I'm guessing. I thought it might represent its eyes. Maybe. Do I have to maybe go into the other areas and press more switches? Does each one have a little hidden red thing in it? Oh, no, it's just two of them. There's another one there. It's 3. All enemies are dead. So I'm a little curious as to what this might do for a moment. I can find it. 4. Each of the areas that popped open upon the reveal of the Warrens bit. Yeah, some sort of... Yeah, an elaborate secret. I'm just wasting my time here. I've got the level exit. I think I might just be wasting my time. Have I checked the mouth of the face? I was thinking it was one per area based on the new stuff that opened up once the second half of the map kicked in. shoots which level when you stand in the board in front of it. I'll make a quick save on that. Might come back and check on that. Perhaps. Yeah, let's just carry on. Nice little redub there of the first level. Alright, this is Lodestone Keep by Dragon's Brethren, and the music here is something from Command & Conquer. I think this might be Recon or Sneak or something. Don't think I can do that. Let's not fall into the void. A good idea. Yeah, this is not exactly doing this track justice, I'll concur. But it's not as annoying as a metal MIDI can get sometimes. Ow. Are they stuck there? Looks like they are. One of them. Why a crusher? I even pressed the correct switch, now I just had to press the other switches. Wow, what a great way to end. I can't even say 90s mapping because this just came out in 2014. So that just leaves maybe one small mini mystery I might slightly care about for 2 more minutes. Can I find a secret thing, whatever this red thing is? I'm so disappointed. I thought maybe I'd at least make the final map. I was hoping for a survival. Well, there goes my streak of surviving one or the other. I think it's what? 2 months where I at least survived one or the other, and now it's gone. Now it's fucking dead. I was about to warn you, but I came back too late. I even pressed the right one. I just thought I had to press all 3 of them. I didn't think there would be a crusher coming. It's a horrible blind trap. They definitely are tied to areas that we've opened, that were opened up in the... when the map went to bonkers, so... Like one per room? One per room that was opened when the exit, the normal exit was procced. There's 4 red things in here. Any connection? Oh, my fucking leg is killing me. Oh. Oh, what's this? Oh! I think I found it. Memphis. Hey, I found it. It was already unlocked. Just had to find where the actual thing was. I could die here. Dead. Not that this room would have helped me with the crusher. But very pleased to have found that cute little secret. Right, well, that's that. That's 2 more odd failures. At least I went pretty deep in both. Map 5, penultimate map of both. So, not a terrible turnout, I guess. Not a terrible turnout at all. Hope you all enjoyed. Now, as just before I depart, I will quickly once again showcase what I'm planning to play next time. I did show this before, but I will show it again. So this is a map set called, for Quake, Shibboleth. I'll link there. So this is Shibboleth, which supposedly consists of very, very large levels. Not necessarily actual gameplay terms, but ridiculously large-scaled levels with very interesting combat. So perhaps to give an idea of the scale of these levels, I'll have a quick look at the beginning of some of them. This is San Francisco, and I believe that bridge is not just a skybox. This partly takes place in San Francisco. Big city map. Ridiculous scale. Don't know much about this one. This one's just... not sure about that one. And then this level has this view. Apparently that's not playable area though. It's just a background thing, but it looks pretty cool. As a backdrop to something or other. There's this crazy looking thing, which actually does look like it's got playable stretches of twisted land going for it. Yeah, the idea of this is stupidly scaled Quake levels. Absurdly so. There's a Western themed level. There's only 8 maps, but they're all pretty big. There's a sort of North Scandinavian type icy level. Get comfy by the fire. With some custom weapons as well. Uses Drake. And then possibly two of the more impressive looking levels to close out. This one is based on Paris. And yeah. So, one thing I do know is, you see that Eiffel Tower? That is not background. That is 100% something you play on. That is gameplay. This apparently is based on Paris, and you apparently do go up that tower at some point in the level. But by far, what is supposed to be the most impressive level is with difference in elements. That is a Colosseum, and apparently you also play in that. This is meant to be the best level of the pack, apparently. Based on a Roman Colosseum that is an actual size, and you actually go in it as part of the level. Supposedly. They look really cool. The levels look interesting in different ways, and it's all about stupid scale. This was kind of advertised to me around the time I started playing Arcane Dimensions, because I said it's really cool to play some stuff that's all about big levels, exploration, cool backgrounds, and then someone suggested me to play this. So I'm gonna play it. It's gonna be pretty fucking cool, I hope. Although I've been told the combat is a bit hit and miss, apparently. I'm sorry, not. It's like Brutalist Jam, but with Gola. Now, unfortunately, you're going to have to wait until next weekend, because I'm not going to start this tomorrow, even though I could stream tomorrow. I might stream tomorrow, but I might do some filler if I do, because I want to now wait for my new PC to arrive before starting any new projects. I don't want to have to awkwardly start something, my new PC arrives, and then I have to transfer save files and stuff over to the new computer when I don't need to. I'm already going to be dealing with enough of that with the Elden Ring seamless co-op and possibly my Balatro saves. Thankfully, nothing else. So, if I stream tomorrow, it'll be some kind of filler. Maybe I'll play some Balatro on stream. Try and do just for fun. Aren't you doing like a... like a what? You copy the whole hard drive thing? Yeah, I've copied most of the files. I just rather not have to panic and look for save files. That's why I'm kind of glad I got Prey done before the new PC switched over, even though I had the save files backed up. It's just easier for me to just wait until the new computer is set up, and then I can, and with all the stuff. I have all the Iron Whale files and the mod files and so forth, so that's not a problem. I don't want a one-to-one copy of my drive. No, I haven't done that. I don't really need to do that either. Most of the files the files I need on my computer have already been put onto external hard drives. So all the written stuff and all the links and all stuff like that have already been copied over. Everything else is just Well, I'll consider it if I run into any problems, but I don't think I will. All the Steam games that I only have a few installed right now. Quake 1, Quake 2, it's fine. I can back them up and reinstall Call of the Void if I need to. Something else I need to play at some point. The other games I'm playing, Boacho, probably has Steam backup saves. Dark Tide has an account, so that'll be backed on Steam as well. So that shouldn't. Oh, it's serves whatever. And everything else I can just copy over. It'll take a bit of time, but it won't be too awkward, in theory. So I just don't want to start doing a playthrough of something like tomorrow and then it arrives and I gotta worry about saves. When I don't have to, if I just wait, because I can't stream for the rest of the week anyway. I can't stream on Tuesday or Wednesday because poker, Thursday because D&D, Friday because Elden Ring co-op. So the next chance I'd be streaming after that would be Saturday. So fingers crossed, the next time I'm playing something, a proper playthrough, I'll have my new computer set up and I'll be able to get back to business. It's already pre-built. It just needs, the parts just need to be arranged. I think they were struggling to get the parts in because it should already have been made. But they're struggling to get some parts. They'll probably update me on Monday. Well, they won't update me on Monday because it's a bank holiday. So it will be Tuesday when I next hear from them. And hopefully Tuesday is the last day I'll have to wait before I get it on Wednesday. I'll probably get it on Wednesday at the earliest. Hey, BZ Plasma. Good to see you. What was that Quake-looking mod I saw in your thumbnail? It looked intriguing. Quake-looking mod? That was Ter Shibboleth. I was just showing what I was going to be playing next when I get my new computer. Hopefully midway through next week. I'm going to be playing RZ from the other games list. I'm going to be playing Ter Shibboleth as the next thing. You want to bookmark it. Sounds good. So, yeah, my next planned stream then will be on Saturday. A week on, well, next Saturday. I forget it's Sunday for the moment there. Well, I'll be playing that. I wish I could get a new PC. Stupid AI RAM crisis. I wonder if that's what's being held up on my end. They didn't actually specify which part they were struggling to get. I hope they'll have more details for me on Tuesday when they get back in the office. So, if I stream tomorrow, it'll be some kind of filler, but don't expect a stream. Unless I can think of something I can do as a one-time deal. Maybe playtesting, but now I don't want to do any playtesting. Yeah, I need to plan it out and whatnot. Yeah, I've ordered some DDR5 RAM. 32 gigabit for the new computer, so I'm hoping that isn't what's the, well, it is what it is. So yeah, as I've said, if hopefully next time I'm streaming, if it's not tomorrow for filler, I'll be on my new computer and I'll have some new stuff to show off. So with that in mind, I think it's time to go and raid somebody who is a streaming. Oh, Shakar's not doing a stream. Who else is white though? Pinchy's playing some Men of War. Ward Sergeant's playing Sonic Racing. 6 Valve's playing Resident Evil 7. The DLC. Napsalm's doing some music. Spendo Dragon's doing retro stuff. Steel Game Style's playing some Cosmo 5 attempts. It's boring as ever, join at your own risk. I think I'm going to raid... Wait, no, hold on. I raided... Nah, fuck it, I'm going to raid him again. Screw it. Yeah, screw it. I'm going to raid Ward Sergeant again. Give him another raid. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. All that new space I'm going to have. It's been a few years since I've had this one. But I need it. I need the RTX graphics card to play the Dark Ages and possibly future games. I need all the extra storage space because I'm getting to that point now where with the games I'm wanting to play, I'm running out of space to store them. So this came at a good time. It was planned anyway. I wanted to do this in the summer. I just decided to bring it forward 2 months because I didn't want to wait any longer. And I actually bought the Dark Ages, so I'm ready to go as soon as I get the new PC. But I might wait a while before I play the Dark Ages. I might see how I feel if I want to wait on DLC or whether I just want to get on with it. Cross that bridge when I get there. Anyway, Ward Sergeant is playing Sonic Racing Crossworld, so I hope you like Sonic Racing. It's the one with the cool portal stuff, so it should be at least a good visual watch. There is a flashing lights warning, so if you are epileptic, don't get blinded, I guess. So until next time, which is most likely going to be Saturday evening, where hopefully I'll be showing off my new computer and playing some Ter Shibboleth, unless I do some fill on Monday. See you around. Have a good night. Enjoy your bank holiday off tomorrow if you get it, and take care.